Yenka Ifiasem and Sana Yako, Portugal. Now, in Takrady, something is happening there. In fact, a young promoter, event promoter called Sleeky, is being chased by Kofi Kinaata's lawyers to apologize to him because, according to him, what he's doing is closer to defamation of character, especially all the time he's on radio, he's on social media. In fact, every space he gets, he pushes the agenda that Kofi Kinaata is being selfish, Kofi Kinaata is not helping other artists in Takrady. And Kofi Kinaata thinks, no, this is not good for my image, this is not good for my brand. If you don't apologize, we will take you on. First, Ricky has lived in Takrady. In fact, he's done his radio in Takrady as well. Whilst my producers are trying to get Sleeky for us to get the genesis of this whole thing, Ricky will start with the argument that, is Kofi Kinaata really doing that? Is Kofi Kinaata, should he be accused of what Sleeky is laying on him?
Well, let me break it down. Sleeky is actually noted for that.
Noted
for all that is going on, for pushing pointing accusing fingers at people. He's typical of that, and we all don't understand what he wants to achieve. Western Music Awards. I don't know which you know about.
Yes.
He actually came to attack them that it was his show and Western Music
like his
Awards.
brainchild.
Yeah.
Okay, hold it there for me. Let's get proper information from Sleeky before you come in. Now, Sleeky, good evening.
Good evening.
Bibi Aboko. All right. And may Komobi, first of all, Ampase Kofi Kinaata lawyers, Omatro Amma, and I amateur letter bro say pa Kofi Kinaata chel social media on radio na one pachawa on the court ayampa to start with. And then how you Kofi Kinaata and the lawyers actual letter bro.
Oh, okay. I'm saying I wanted the main point. I hear the but people got that. And you know, I say, support the underground agenda.
Sleeky.
Hello, Sammy.
Jinaye na phone na share headphone na ifrim na kasa go phone na ente on kan ye. Hello. Aha, jina wa na en cause on fire.
Okay. And you know, I mean, agenda really pushing it. Agenda not last year. Support the underground agenda. I don't know. So the person make up for it at the sea. Some who need me, but that's what they need. Before I make for the day, may the three year underground of this water for you know. I said they can't be at the one that I'm at. And you know, man, people thinking not that for. It's actually free. You have to do the way that turn around that. I will be trying to turn around so. You have to change. If you want, and people are okay. You don't feel opposed. If you just understand why, more than 8 people, that's all. You have to change. So, what in the year, many people picking up. We are more than private area. But they did not know that they want to get 3 minutes to walk. And they are sending the food and do their brand. Then you come to your mouth, I want to pass them out the back. That's the time, the same to know where it's because they're saying the year 2016, 2017 now. They are still the normal 2021 that, but it's red, then red, after the berry. The red, you know, the table, not only have that time on effect, after taking that time appointment. And the chef, we have put the chair and another for you, and that's the time. What do you want to do? And never for the year, never for the civil total, never for the plan for the court. However, I will be told, I will not get your promotion. Be your soul, then turn around and come back to you there, and for 1 year, the voting money. And you know, let's forget that for now. This is what I want you to do. We can, in reference to history and what happened, the only company in the industry now, and it needs to be at the time. And it's not too big here for 1 year. I will free that one on here for 5 years. You send me a look at one for 4 people who are 5 years, but I come from Cameroon, that's the people. And if I'm a flavor, they want legal members of here for 5 years. I am for that, who be telling me, I think for the money, I'm for me, you know. So you don't need money to make one more with you. Okay. And then I'm for putting products like my young putting up to the don't give a money that I didn't come. That's not to say, if what comes through. They have got my best picture, strictly telling, for a week for the show. That was 2004. Yes, I am your party for you. Yes, I am party for you. You join me, need production. I'm in the full with a number of. Let me find phone brand for you. 2011. Oh, yeah. Then I ran only the red to show on the buy. On then I ran. Let me know my India. Kofi Kinaata. For people high grade, or you may play, you was noted with only colors and your nails and one thing. Come to the you may play, over Kaya, only for the battle, or the near Instagram, or the near Fansa, after Kofi Kinaata for one and a personal to Al-Qaeda. Come to find Victor for Banana. That's not one thing. Or you can start in America because they can't management no. Last time, they want to be who were in that video. Or teaching them, suggested, so big it back. They never support. Or if it's an idea, and there's a different one time and different one not say, and you must have better we might not have to answer.
Maintain said Wakano on other platforms, no. But see idea, all kind idea, and can you bonnet? Send your Wakano other platforms, maintain. Meaning, Sama Okaka.
Okay, thank you. And you know, maybe I have platform, money in a file, come to bed there, would be okay. I love the new I promote it. And give me a Facebook live on the 1st of May. The 20th on the 2nd and on the 3rd. And the other in the middle of Castle. If you want to come on your door, because so we did the balance of the ground in Britain Center. On the point in the British, in your other songs on in the road, on the point in the British. And yet, I didn't want to get here. What do you want to do? What do you like to do? What do you want to do? What do you do? Life? Because even though there is some good brand and the cup would be when your money comes to the area. It's a Facebook live and I'm talking fair. We find I'm just going my this is so pretty much a good day. And now we have my question. And if it's 3 points, and on the very side thing. That's what you're calling your mind is on the TV. Because on the mind is not for TV. Even if that is you. Or you do change the move on to the community. If she's not what you're calling your radio on the TV. And Empire Radio Station. Next to the next, almost do it that way. I'm not idea and you're not wrong. If you put the bread job one day, and I did say, oh, what I say, somebody and you'll be able to me up one time because. That is the one to come to. I'm on your so. What is 5 minutes of Timothy and you all are your template? And you look for another response for the buyer. And you know the next year you say, I will never for the award. This will be a 3 meetings of what one about and I'm very say. Imagine a new way, teaching where no comment or after men for the letter by the back. And you're there to apply and the shade here will see. At least, you're not too late for the Friday. I can have a book of India for teaching in a teacher when I'm to prepare Friday. You know, I didn't have any pushing on this is what giving just a suggestion. I want one after that to be and then volunteer and your headset, the time of 10 days. And I'm another life 10 years. I'm always training. And then another life. And I'm saying, the car is someone. On the platform, because the rest are some on the platform now. But we are in the 50 years, not the kind of on the platform. I'm about to call in and say, if they are giving you a terror, because then I'm here to put a woman to the end of Pochino. That is the review of a person in the dark night in America. And they can't see you. And they may ban the last day, and the mere life in you here, and the most of the last interview before you ever get that. And you put it one time out of it. Let me recommend me support the underground agenda. The beginning of the underground question. She recorded. And me for now. Free pitching. We look at the family and the back. The rest and the back. Particular guys and the sweaty army. May the point not have an photo. May one year in the police me as a champion. And the beginning of the lawyer forget that all that the police will let you. We say a police need Kofi Kinaata, the lawyer and the one by a commander the bed. Yeah, 5 years with the other side, they don't come in the middle of the minute. Or kind of for the respect of the woman or the police, the legislator. They can let them be able to say demand notice, let them never follow the imbra. Now, deadline is the second of the next idea of the student. And you know, they really let them be posted to social media and then send them on the lawyer. Say, letter is back and I never responded. Say, apology one day as I'm a blessed. What do you mean? I'm not moving. Say, the necessary thing I can tell you, sorry to be a macum, but I mean, and I want to get them on one, but I'm going to give you videos to know. Yes, and the way you're talking to somebody, why not? If you're moving, I'm not going to get in. If you want to just want some answer now. It's working for social media. But in a cooking, and then any time I issue that I have. I think there was a Ethiopian someone, and the enemy will be back. Not talking about what time. We say, doesn't flex. Men are coming to be able to keep the name with that time. But that's how we are interviewed. Guess what? I didn't have any issue there. Ring the other time for Hano.
I see.
I hope Brandon, you know, we are robbing your back of plenty with that.
Okay. Sleeky, afe ya ti ase na achopa no waye ana obeye.
And then it say achopa no if you want to be here no you forget you know but I'm not the lawyer. Lawyer need to video in the court tonight. They do want to pull on the ass. I mean, let's be up on the top of it. You're just making me up for 7 days or better for 7. You got top of the air. Then I don't know.
I see. Until so lawyer be confirm me say I have said there overstep here no I check pan there nya there be bada. Okay, good. Now, Sleeky, your funny say over the years Kinaata made in Tardy concert. Say I up and coming artist platform performing because I think I've been there once. Is it not part of the supporter? Kofi Kinaata being Tardy artist. For me, I can't wait and never be coming. What the truth I am? When it started to be pushing agenda, what did you wait the I'm not going to indicate the videos a month before. It's already the other 2%. Of what one of what one and so on, and when I remember to put on your one time, and so that the other woman, I think you will be able to because the year on Friday, and so that's why you put the diary and family. And I wouldn't want any woman in one time radio station, but for on the board. And you know, may not send your in your area, minimum people on my ticket every grammar. And to the same point, to know, who, or what do you want for 67 like the Brazilian Jew. And he mean, talk to the attention on yet, and suggestion as the media guy, as they brought a promoter, and they don't get them on again. And I'm not the time, no. There could be a person. And to the important attention, on quiet, the most of the people that say, let me go to I'm not going back on you, who's been for two songs. It's where I'm on your market there. But that's the thing is too well. And that, this is what see, Sleeky. Then I was up for myself, and then I didn't talk about it. Okay. But it's me when I say, and I'm friends, so we say, wait, they see myself, the one night, but that's right, say, part of the game. Now then I'm saying, and then part of the game, they go here for me. Okay, Sleeky, yeah, that's it. Be on standby for me. The producer, Pesano Akasa. Now, you're trying to so. That was Sleeky Promotions, or yeah, Takradi based promoter. Now, Mijiri said, the analysis no yeah, fair, very clean. I feel Obiatias here. We now understand the issues. Let's go to Ricky. Yeah. Ricky, Sleeky was on point.
Very much on point. You see, like I was saying, Sleeky is noted for some of these things. What are you fighting for? That's my point. It's a good call, but you see, sometimes we all say that Sleeky had so many things, not too much. You said what you are pushing a Takrade underground agenda for the past 2 years. To what end? Like, what role are you playing as? Are you an agent to this underground? Here. You get it? So sometimes he
He's
does
a promoter.
Promoter for who? Like
For events.
Because he's you know, experience, he's technically good, he understands the business, but he doesn't just wake up and decide that he wants to promote Ghana to the world, or Charlie, even Alodia sorry sir, by force promoting Ghanaian artists. No, it is who avails himself. You see, he has a very, 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 very solid point, and you see, that is where I also have an issue with Kofi Kinaata. Kinaata. I've had that encounter with him before, because like, when you speak ill against him, those people that they have boys, they record your conversation, you sit on there, every analysis you make, and I'm saying this on record, they will send the video and send it to Kofi, and they create a certain perception about you. See, you know, they like him and all of that.
Oh really?
Yeah. No,
but I've not seen Kofi Kinaata.
No, he won't come out to. No,
okay, of course. He's that cool.
Yeah, he respects you. No, he understands. But only more penance. Yeah, those kind of things. Because from the narration, and for him to have even sent or you know, asked his lawyers to, it's even Charlie, these things Sarkodie, they get and pass anybody for Ghana here. Let's be honest. Yeah, people are always saying Sarkodie doesn't put people on. People have been saying this more than anybody else. If Sarkodie wants to, you know, sue people for some of these comments, then they say woo. But you see, it's unfair. I get where it's coming from, but these are some of the things that will land you into trouble. Sleeky pesado. Every situation, seriously, every Bibia Sleeky wants to stick his neck out and act like
that. But what he's fighting for, don't you also think that if it works, it's a good thing he's pushing for?
No,
because it will just take one person for a movement to happen.
No, you see,
it doesn't take 10 people. One person. But to me, when Kofifa chichis, Kofifa way. Even I hear say, according to Sleeky, even a collaboration between Kofi Kinaata, Nero X, Southwest Kra,
yeah, as far as I know Kofi Kinaata has features with a lot of the Taddy guys. But like he's saying, it makes sense. He made a very, very big submission of an Amatina Sepa. I'm on the Takrady timeline, so I've seen it, but I'm not interested in it because I know how Sleeky is. So I've never been interested in
Sleeky.
Yeah, Sleeky is Sleeky. He's Sleeky. You know, I know he's had issues with Forex for other people, even with some of these things. What I'm trying to say is, you see, it's unfortunate that this thing will get you know, this far. I'm expecting him to just let this thing go. And
you're expecting Kofi Kinaata?
No, I mean Sleeky. I get the point that
Sleeky, then maybe he's done putting out his points.
I respect the fact that yes, Kofi picking somebody or putting someone on his song could actually give the person that mileage. Kofi has done that. Kofi's song, I think one of his songs, there was a lady that was singing in there. She's called Ima. It's one of his love songs. There was a lady actually that sang in
who is in
Takrady. She's Ima. She's one of the few female singers in there. When you talk of Castro picking up Kofi Kinaata, when Kofi Kinaata got on that song, let's be honest, that was not Kofi Kinaata's breakthrough. Kofi Kinaata's bigger breakthrough was the fact that Sammy signed him. When you are signed to a record label, it is their responsibility to do a lot of things for you. And let's be honest, it is Kofi Kinaata who is trying very hard now to remain relevant. But the Kofi Kinaata brand now and when he was at high grade, there's a difference.
Yeah.
So you should understand that when you're working with a team, I don't know if he expects Kofi Kinaata to record with somebody and keep the person under his wings and groom the person. That is also another big deal for him, because on Okras is here. Let's be honest, how many songs or how many times do we even hear Kofi Kinaata, you know, making hits? He also has his own business to deal with. So that's what I'm saying, that you need to understand where Kofi is coming from. You need to have a proper conversation with him before you jump on social media and, you know, run down the whole Kofi Kinaata brand. He likes to be very private. He likes to keep a certain brand for himself. And it is very proper that you take actions to make you stop some of these things that you're doing. Finally, they actually grew up, like he's saying, for them.
Sleeky,
them be paddies from the field, them be paddies and kasa. So Sleeky feels like no kasa. you blow, you forfeit. That sense of entitlement is what is actually killing Sleeky. And I think Charlie, we all need to speak to him. He needs to, slow down on,
Okay, thank you, Rick, and of course he understands the Tadi language, so he's also giving us some backgrounds to this effect. Brad, is Kofi Kinaata also going to the extreme by calling in lawyers?
Calling in lawyers, it pretty much means that the guy has actually hit a stream, according to Kofi Kinaata's, estimation. Because for him, it's possible, since they grew up in the same neighborhood, he could pick up a phone and tell him, Charlie, then we all receive this sometime, Charlie. He must have said it a couple of times to the guy on a private level, on a cool level, or perhaps made people talk to him. But we have people who are also very adamant. And the more you call him to talk to him, the more he feels, look, I'm doing it and it's working, so I need to go on hard. So Kofi had no option than to bring lawyers in. Once a reputable lawyer has come in and have actually written to the guy, it means that Kofi has a case. Unless it's one of these lawyers that boys go to
just
see
looking for what to do.
They want
to be busier.
They want to be busy,
and they know this is a media-friendly case.
Good. Or someone who perhaps own a law firm knows that, look, I do anything but once I did stamp out to paper, so yeah, that was don't die in Jimmy, we have that one too. But the guy, I mean, if you're going very far, Kofi won't just.
No, let me help you with the associate. They have something associate. Something associate. This one is called Bosomtre and Sam Associates.
Bosomtre and Sam Associates.
Yeah, Bosomtre and Sam.
The guy has overstepped his boundaries for the normal or good coexistence of all of us in the industry. Sometimes we shouldn't get to the level where legal issues come on board. It displaces some of us. It kills vim, because when it comes to legal issues, Charlie, when you get to the court before you realize how crazy it is. And we shouldn't do things to that level unless you are not aware of the damage you are causing and you actually think you're on the right path. But if you're saying things against somebody's brand, no matter how damp you are, you should know that sometimes certain things you do would affect the person. And Kofi will not go straight to a lawyer to you when he hasn't already spoken to you or found ways of making you stop. You grew up in the same neighborhood, his house is close to your house, your friends. It means that it will be very difficult to put his friend in a situation where later people could turn around and say, so definitely he must have made a move. So why is the guy still feeling so entitled that he is the only one who could speak for Kofi to make a change in the neighborhood? Yes, it makes me feel like, Charlie, but you see, people do things in their own time. Kofi has his own busy timeline to deal with. I don't know why all the time we feel once they are up there, it is their duty, it is their responsibility to make sure that we all blow. Charlie, it is your responsibility more than it is his responsibility. So allow him to operate in his own time. We have people who don't like try and error. We have people who don't just like taking up, loads when he knows that I won't have the time to execute it. Sadly, it will need about 2 or 3 years to make sense out of this investment. I don't have 2 or 3 years to spare now. Time now. I'll take on some artists and invest into them. Maybe put money into them or connect them and give them songs for them to blow. On arrangement here, no matter how much you talk, he won't do it, because he would rather wait and do it and get it right than to rush because you are saying it and fail. We have people, Kofi will not be a classic example. People who have taken on artists and they didn't take them anywhere. They fail woefully. But had we given them the time for them to decide on when they want to do it, they would have done better. Sammy, you have the pressure. Shatter, Charlie, for carry boys, Sack, for carry boys. You go carry them, then they become goats.
I leave you 3 goats. Or they are 4.
Once they come in, they are goats. So the goats may increase. The woman has suspension and then. Boys. Suspension, when they are left, so we want to get locked down in Antibi.
You don't go out.
But you don't blame them. If we allow them to do things at their own time, it will work. Because Charlie, this job, you need all the time for yourself first. You need to establish and feel like I've had enough. I can give some out. That's why it's even difficult for our big boys to play the big brother position, because they still feel me real. You see people who have crossed 2 generations, 2 generations
still thinking that in the future,
still fighting for hit singles.
Yeah, shout out to Aboda.
Still fighting for his singles. But meanwhile, these people are supposed to take their big brother position now and connect the boys and go for the big gigs and call Sack, Charlie Sack, you have a show here, you have to go and play. My cat is in there. Shatter, you have to do this. But we all want to be in the same game. Montu Moboma Kofi and Kofi too should, temper justice with Mercy. They are brothers. They grew up in the same environment. You will talk to him some more. If you decide not to listen, ignore him. People know what you are made of and what you've done and how far you've come. Sometimes we should let people fight for us. If they know you are a bad guy, they know. If they know you are a good guy too, they know. And they will have patience for you and know that at the right time you will help us. Why do people draw timeline for artists? Said this time there was not to blow 5 artists. Well, blow a change also blow 5. Charlie, do you know how it is? Do you know how blowing is? The guy's name is Milky.
Sleeky.
The guy is Sleeky. Sleeky. Charlie, relax for the guy. You are an industry person. Relax. It's not easy.
Alright, thank you, Arnold Maisel Evaniel, Vibes in 5 Multimedia. Now, some 1 or 2 comments, and I will give us his analysis as well. We will be talking to another radio presenter, that is Yofi Ice. Is the name Icing? Yofi Icing. We will be talking to him as well to find out whether, for being on radio for all these years, can he also say that Kofi Kinaata is not helping the up and coming in Takrade. Tracy Nyame on under our video says, verily, verily, I say unto you, my respect for Sleeky has soared. His selfless has won my heart. He is indeed one of the pair of our generation. God bless you, Sleeky. Now, Stephen Hansen says, a Sleeky guy. Nicholas Vane says, when someone who is very reasonable take a case up, he strives to achieve. Wise man makes the world better, but the unfortunate situation is that there are many less visionary people. Okay, just some motivational words here for I don't know who. DJ Berry says, Ricky, right now we sack you from Takrade. Now George Britton says, Rastaman online. Kumaud Ghana says, how can one advise an artist with insult and personal attacks in the name of unity and development of music in the region? You can't eat someone's food with double hands, no matter how hungry you are. Bella says, I agree with Ricky. Sleeky needs to chillax. He should just give Kofi some time and space as well. For all you know, you can't force helps from someone. Okay, Nicholas Vance. Okay, he's still. Nana Besaje says, I'm loving the show. Nicholas Vance says, Sleeky is 1 in a million. I really wonder how someone could be so selfless in the generation. Okay, I read this as well. George Britton says, Charlie, what most people don't know that managing yourself as an artist in this country is as difficult as ever. And Prince Wilson says, let's face facts. Kofi isn't yet that a big brand that he can carry the whole of Tardy under his wings. He can only do his bit, but his bit should also come quick. Okay, now I'm ready to take over, and let's get your understanding on this whole saga as well.
Sammy, me that's it, Charlie. Media. First of all, I'm a bit disappointed in Kofi Kinaata.
You are disappointed in Kofi Kinaata?
Yeah, because you see, sometimes when people are making noise, you don't have to respond. I'm disappointed. You just won Song of the Year at 3 Music Awards. If you have any letter to give somebody, come and give it to the media and say, talk about my 3 Music Awards. I'm disappointed because Kofi just won the biggest award in Ghana right now. He's the reigning champion.
Yeah.
Song of the Year, 3 Music Awards, Song of the Year. Then you leave
topmost
award. That one, blow. You leave that one. They send letter. Give somebody who will not even add 1 CD to your brand, wasting your lawyer's time and your money because you pay for the service. You pay for the letter that will go out. You're wasting your time on somebody. Listen.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
The way you want to start, I know when you continue, you will take about 10 minutes, but let me just use 2 minutes to clear something. Yofi Icing is on the phone from Takrade. Yofi, if you can hear me, good evening. Big man, I hope you are able to be our channel. What's it? What they say? Chomba would lose the working because I can't food but I only one money cost no. You have a simple question. Only Sleeky Yadri said Kofi Kinaata or more tardy up and coming artist and now the or more tardy artist after Nyamishra no only the Yadri.
And then Machina at the time of the
updating on the Yadri. My also the original Suntia so the Yadri.
Sorry about flex. As far as I am concerned, when it comes to a year or more a year time artist, yeah, in terms of collaboration, there's no single artist I want to go than Kofi Kinaata. Kofi Kinaata, last time I checked, there was over 30 artists. It's quite the idea, I don't encounter them. But there are people are all time of the but the other count, but 30 artists and a Kofi Kinaata every time.
Wow.
And then I'm going to say one again. Why don't ever do
Yofi, sa 30 no omunyum no epie sen ana akata kwade kwa
simply because Sammy if I can say also abua your one the reason why they don't want to get a genius is for that of the issue the once I said to Kofi Kinaata the one who should now you're not out yet. I'm checking so to push the ball degree. I know. Now I read answer. I said push at one at one of them so. I don't have a member voice in the blue. But I'm a touch on it. Push at this is what the nationwide appeal with that attention. The majority was there.
Was it Kofi Nyamanya nationwide attention? And I nationwide attention.
Yeah.
Okay, and yet the brave battle will be.
I am so I come on. Make an for that. Because you're actually telling
me. Things fall apart.
Susuka.
Confessions.
Every account. Things fall apart.
Yeah. Monster hits.
4 play.
Yeah.
Compared to
in like 5 years.
I am on 6. So what do you do so? So Kofi Kinaata hits all. If you come to Kofi Kinaata as an artist, like as an order, but not by the ground floor, get to the chair, so we should be on the ground floor. I went to also get this to what I said about one. But if you remember, the message I said, the company is all that, the book will see. Continue, I want to chat with you, or what you will do. After the Kofi Kinaata, I want to money out, what you want to for our support. There are so many artists, the big artists that are wired on, everyone after them too. The past group of one of the time was one of the biggest on here. Who featured a certain artist called Eja? What's Eja?
Yeah, Eja.
Cartoon was featured on Gonzalo.
Yeah.
That big software in Ghana. And the cartoon web. And the good artists know how ready and prepared you are. So when they're ready, so that's what's happening. After that was that my digital.
Okay.
That is what I am coming for. Say Kofi Kinaata, but yes, what was on Kofi? I am the big crowd of the entry and more. The big crowd of the entry to and more.
Oh.
Kofi Kinaata, they get people.
So heavy.
And they are having a better window. So they think it's look at my parents, the master, they want to cheat my car. And yes, what they cheat my car. And they love the telephone. No, if I call, don't think about this. People go to them, what is the career? And they just go over the
And then,
and if you also a disappointed musician, so. Oh, a disappointed musicians, Libya.
But I'm a disappointed musician.
I see. So I also.
Someone look down.
Let me go.
Okay.
Then I started my research and got this radio just now one. But after that, there's no sufficient nutrition and will be at a certain moment of energy. Once upon a time, there was everything that was saying. Was there case of parties on it? Was there preference? Was there came on the phone? Once upon a time, I said everything through with Kofi.
Yeah.
Was there with Kinaata on it?
No.
And how prepared you are and how ready you are. The family, what is wrong? What is your mayor? Who's your mayor? I live on one customer specific time. The teacher will present already the code. Sometimes they just come. Everyone has to wear a but I think that you want to do with the better. But what you not say to me and say, no, what's that? Putting organized for the comedy is the number one. You see, we sit down and criticize the board without asking him why he's not doing it.
Okay.
And looking out within the Qatar. So I mean, looking for that, you've been on the shred on the chest here. I tell you, we'll die. And what? Just the casino single-handedly has even sold the region, even more than the regional minister.
Very deep punchline.
Casino single-handedly has sold the region because I know people are, or if you are going to start my year, the first place of the people are people. One of the people here popular, if you want to see you want to be everyone, one of the people here popular. And another thing, Sleeky and a promoter on the year, of the what they can say, points for you. So after promoter, you need to have the blocks and say you see that. That's not plan, but when you see that, this is the brother who got the LMC, who got the show, who got the APG, who got the share at the gate. It's you as a promoter, once you know I read because you also do for the boys. You also have some promoters as well. Actually, this is doing it. Look at that, if you cannot tell me the biggest award here in Ghana, as of now, this music award, Song of the Year. People are congratulating you. Could you be your brother, but the same level as great? You couldn't congratulate the boy.
And talk for me, so
The only thing you said was you might be there or the people don't know so I can everyone. If a player if a player has the platform, if a platform, Ghana, I want to make it.
Okay. Yofi, yeah, time means you want to be see about. I think your point has been made, and we now understand. Kofi, in fact, now you post on an artist over 30 was shooting videos and movie. So, thanks for your time, though. But me did say a best answer also on another day. Thank you. Oh, they are way radio into it. Yes, me that's it. I'm happy for the kind of name.
The time, but the mechanic say, me like I said, me disappointed in Kofi Kinaata because when we need Song of the Year, 3 music awards, when I need champion of commerce, I when I so. You see, Madam Corona by will be anti me when I count so. It is a lawyer. Now, some more sad time, Nadia. In fact, my media phone say, Miss Remoa, may we need 3 music awards, Song of the Year. Put me on. I should be the talk of town rather than talking about Sleeky and some boy who is working on that. No, don't do that, Kofi Kinaata. You see, Ricky made a point, say, Kroma, nipa, your last no Kroma pa, sakodi. Even last week, on one nipa kwa kese, a trouble on. On nipo, Wamana Yakubu hate. I'm going to do remix or say, hey, Mama, you want ya into just another hair should break loose. You know, you see, if you're a brand and you are growing, there's a PLC in marketing. If you are picking up, you don't have to worry yourself about some things that will drag you down. Last time I came back to said there's a hierarchy in music. If you are at the top and you focus on the guy who is down and you come down too much, you better chew out for man. Nipa no wada na be sin ho by the time I realize no anything. No more. I don't care if Kofi has recorded songs for people in Takrade. I don't care if you have shot videos for people in whoever. I don't care. All I care about is the fact that if you're an artist and you're in Navurungu, Fancy Adam has proven that if you are even far up there, you can break through the whole country without anybody holding your hand. You have to do your own research and do your own work. If you can't do that, I and another that sit here, I have to work harder for you to call me to come and sit here.
Exactly.
So I am from here. Me guys say what's I mean? Me no say say. When into the who share there. Who fire. Now who's Sleeky? Where's your daddy? I'm going to teachers every minute. I call Taddy. I call your friend. Say yo, do you know teachers has a new song out? Now we don't say teachers a new song out. I ask you if my can't now. Because I follow everybody in Tadi. Me, I said me teacher from last 3 weeks from my friend Sleeky life. I said you feel like when I'm a slow fear. I am the same one so on my side on back on Miss idea they will fix their industry and they will move on. But Kofi should not descend that low to come and respond to Sleeky with a lawyer. Vibes in fact in my interview. In my interview. Song of the year winner, the whole country.
But Kofi Kra friend and ni oju ni manager your friend almost friend and the whole day I said we nanka ono na me person better be your friend the whole day oju returning WhatsApp messages
let me come in here like he's saying that is my challenge and that's why sometimes these artists see you in a particular way when you need them when you need them they are not available to at least even share their side of the story. When you two based on information that you have you share your opinion on it
becomes
no I agree. See if Kofi comes on this show and you ask him about this study thing, if I was his manager or speaker, I'll tell him to say, you know, I guess one song of the year at 3 music awards and it's the biggest award in the country and I'm so happy that my people in Tadi. If you look my way I say, I'm going to really and I mean show you out or talk about it. I mean just to say, or bomb within Sako. So but the man bomb within I'm see there's mama free advice. There's something called brand tracker on Google. Right? You can use that to track how your brand is doing in the industry, in the world. You need all those online presence and to allow them to talk. And I said, then they are no, you get my point. Listen, Sleeky, me, I've dealt with him before. He's not really my friend. I respect his passion. I respect what he's trying to do for the underground artist. Until he holds somebody's hand. I was saying it on your fish show in Thailand. Me, Nanaya, I can sit here and brag and say I held double from ground up to Seke. Everybody knows it. So you Sleeky, if you like hold somebody's hand from ground up, number star. If I start as a Joe Boaway, so I want a money style to Joe Boaway. And I'll bet you say, send out and that one. Charlie, Kofi should move this thing. He should even apply to the fans or even send a letter to Sleeky and say, Charlie, tweet about 3 music awards, song of the year award, and we winning. Charlie, send a second award now. On phone chat picture, no for media for nine blast. Let's celebrate people who are doing well.
You have a question to answer. Our time is up though. But I'm coming back to the rest of you guys for your final comments. Meanwhile, I'll also be picking your calls. You can call the number on the screen 024-351-4732 024-351-4732 for your contribution as well. Maybe a minute and we can do, though we've extended our time. What is happening to Afro Nation? We hear
Portugal.
In Portugal, some people are demanding their money for a show postponement to 2021.
Okay, so it's in 2 minutes. It's simple. The show is supposed to happen in this year. Coronavirus has come, we are unable to do the show. So ideally, every festival that is being postponed is actually refunding or postponing with the ticket itself. So you ask a customer or a ticket holder, you have 2 options. So options in two. Either to say transfer my ticket to next year or give me a refund. It's simple. And the press release that I sent to you says it clearly. That every local host, and even to the extent that they even made provisions for people who book tickets, airline tickets, and hotel reservations through the official Afro Nation partner. That if you did that, you can go and pick up your refund, so and so and so. So everything is in place.
So last year, a few people complaining.
No, that one is always going to come up. People who are disappointed that.
Heard it from me. Let's go to London. Clark Pentua is watching us from London. Clark, good evening, sir.
Good evening. And I was this evening. What is I don't know. Most of the up and coming guys they don't want to put in the work. They just want to enjoy life. No? So we shouldn't even be talking about them. They don't want to work hard and pay themselves that perfect fruit that they want to enjoy in life. You know, they will wait for somebody to reach up there and they will just say, you raise me up. No, because some of the sacrifice that the Sarkodis and the Kinaatas have done, most of our young ones are not prepared to do. That's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Clark. And he made it very simple, and brief. Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Big man, what's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Takwadi.
All right, Ben, you can also make it brief for us. We listening to you.
Because the Albanians are young attention.
Yeah.
If you want to be the fun, need to get only now that track it to a I can show you on and need to get only your own. I don't know what to track it. And that's it. You know, all project only. The project only, only dancing on this one on the only attention and then you know, on any test or no for what I is the one.
Okay.
If you can put it on yellow, only you don't talk them, Jack and do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yes, Nana.
So in wrapping up, may the mechanic say Kofi should focus on his music, his career, and build his brand. He shouldn't give attention to all those things. In Kasak and Kawawu. You should just leave it and let people talk and Charlie, once you're achieving, people want to be part of your glory. And if they're not able to be part of your glory, they find many ways to get your attention and then bring you down. Don't give that energy, don't give that negative energy attention. Don't do that. And you should keep going about and do what he wants to do. It's as easy as that.
Okay. Ricky, any advice to your tardy people?
No, advice to Flex TV.
Okay.
You know, we said this was going to happen.
Let's give something to someone. Hello, good evening.
We said this was going to happen, and gradually we are building it, and I'm really excited that you could create content that will get people to call from Takrade. It's a good move. It's really much of a good move, and I think we should all support. I like some of these things, conversations about the industry.
All right, thank you. Hello, good evening.
Sammy, good evening.
Yes, sir. Your name and where are you calling us from? Akuma. Ankuma. All right, and it's not your friend free in our airborne. Atubiasi. Okay, uncle.
Manage Sleeky said, and young but I'll prove myself.
Atubiasi.
Yakusia na kusio. Pata to get them run at all.
That's one.
At you to get them run at all. I can get some audio with something and throw no big yellow. And throw no big year. You want it down. Quasi. Kaboya winning for the one. Fantastic. Woman advice. I can get the cover.
I know it be.
I thought you said
Sergio.
If you said you, I thought you said Sergio account.
Sergio
Manucho.
Sergio.
This is a massive one. I thought you said fake account.
Sergio.
You see?
money for Sergio. My manager.
But this is a massive one. If the way you mention his name, I said there be fake.
Sergio. So okay, fantastic. Sergio.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
But also very
fantastic.
Okay, Willie, start right there going.
Yeah, I think from the way questions are rising, Ricky is a parent for Kinaata, and I think both of them a big man or a senior man they think that both of them I think that is not the right thing.
I got that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then your boy. Right, your boy. Vibes if I put it there, bar. Can you say? I said it. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Harold Mason about the Vibes in 5 Multimedia, Vibes in 5 TV, your CBBR setting. So watch out for it. And Ricky, God bless you so much for encouraging words as well. Sometimes it's not easy. People are still calling from around the world. Like, time is up. And I was here.
Fun. We have plus 3.
Alright, yeah, fall because you from the chicken. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Boss, yeah, Kasai, what free country, babe? Kasai, what country, babe? Italy, okay, Yanko.
Italy, yeah. Kind of set up as a mention my drink because I think it's about time I'll be there to make sure that was that issue. But I believe Nina can step on entertainment, for later on, I met me, I can't want some say, Uncle, I saw the letter back. And so, like, cultural letter, I can't make me, I can't.
Italy, big up to Bergamo. Big up to Bergamo. Charlie, guys, thank you, Nana Aredu. Of course, Nana Aredu, let me give you guys some information. Nana Aredu is actually the brainchild of Showbiz Daily.
Oh,
yeah, it started from quarantine. Showbiz Daily started from quarantine. When Nana Aredu be on his WhatsApp phone, say, let's develop this. Let's make it big. So big up to you, bro. Alright, Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, and also Tia Lapiji. And of course, to Paco Rich, God bless you for the setup. He built the setup for us from Pizzle Ridge. God bless you. Tilly Akiadipa, the lady I started the show with, and all the guys here at Sammy Flex TV. God bless you. Let's do this again tomorrow at 8 p.m. But then, in case you missed the action, you can also subscribe to our channel, Sammy Flex TV, because it will be packaged there for your later viewing pleasure. Let's do this again some other time. We are out of here. Bye.